There are dozens of black-owned establishments here in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. From barbershops to insurance firms, faith-based organizations, clothing stores, and even restaurants. But there's one establishment that separates themselves from others when it comes to popularity and what it does for the community and for the citizens.
We had the first business, which was our restaurant. And we catered all different types of food, to weddings, to different events, and just having a restaurant in general. And then we had collards, which was at the holiday season, everybody would request and order the collards ahead of time in New York. It became such a cult following for the collards that, they said, oh, you know what? The best I could do is get them in the pot right now. And we did that for a while and forgot about it, and a few years ago we decided to do just that. So now we manufacture our own collards and we jar them and we sell them throughout North Carolina. We ship them throughout all the states. And the other one, Loft Gardens, where we're seated now, we call this our lemonade because we developed this for events for us. It was going to be for our personal use. When we weren't supposed we had planned to move here, we had planned to have our events, and it was kind of patterned off of a place in New York. And when our house we had on the market didn't sell, God had another plan. So it was just sitting here, and then the real reason why we had it. And then that taught us what we know, that you have to serve first before you lead. And it kind of brings me back to the place that we have to serve first if we want to lead second.
Well, that's it of this week's episode, Boss. I'm your host, Mikhail Washington. Excuse me while I dig in. Delicious.
You need to jar this, you need to get these collards, on the supermarket shelves, and it's like, the
What is some advice you would give young entrepreneurs?
A whole lot of advice, but I guess I would condense it and tell them, after the dream, after the vision, do your due diligence, a lot of prayer, a lot of research, and if you think that what you have in mind is really what you want to do, then don't let anyone stop you. If you meet a closed door, go through the window.
We have a lot of traffic.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh.
just picking up for this, just letting you know that we can't avoid it. But maybe do question 2 again, just the portion about where you were talking about how one business beget the other, and kind of went into the collars.
Okay.
Okay.
Do that one again?
So
Okay.
3 different types of businesses? Okay.
Okay. Okay. I know, traffic.
My microphone's wrong then. Alright, so what was your motivation behind you and your husband starting 3 different types of businesses?
Well, I would say that business begets business. And many years ago when we started in New York City and we had our restaurant, we used to cater a lot for weddings and different events and parties and office events in Manhattan and throughout Brooklyn. And our collards that we made we got a cult following for the collards. And at the holidays, everyone would be like ordering a pan, and it was just so crazy. And we had a lot of customers saying, you need to put these on the shelves in the supermarkets. And didn't give it a second thought at that time. But after a while, many years later, we decided to take that advice. So what we did is that we became our own manufacturers, and so we manufacture our collard greens, we jar them. And now we sell them throughout North Carolina, and we ship throughout all the states in the United States. So it's beginning to pick up a little bit, and so that's how we got that. And the Loft, where we're in right now, this Loft was supposed to be an event space. It was supposed to be for us when we moved here. We made it so we would be comfortable with the rooftop. And our home never sold. We couldn't understand why, but we understand now that we weren't supposed to move in here. We were supposed to build this for others. So it was built to serve, not to live in. And then that taught us what we know. So here we are.
I was just gonna go off that, and then at the ending, I was gonna sit at the bar with a plate of food, and then say like, "Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Boss. Excuse me, I'm about to like dig in and say something corny, you know." And yeah, it's gonna just go like that. I didn't have an open-ended question.
I mean, for her, in case there's something like that you might want to add in, anything that you want to share about the businesses or the community, your experience, something that you feel has not necessarily been covered in the question.
Okay. I think I will. Okay.
If you want to speak freely.
Okay, I'll speak freely and you just cut. I think it's essential, any business you're going to start or anywhere you're going to start from, to partner with members of the community that you do business with. For me, one of those great partners is Elizabeth City State University. They have been an extraordinary resource in helping me as an African American woman in business to grow. And I, with many other communities, but with them in particular, that they have been there for me, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention that. And that's what I have to say. You know I'm not going to remember what I just said.
It's okay.
Okay.
You don't have to say the whole thing.
Like the ending?
Right.
Just, yeah, that ending, because I heard it too. I was like,
Okay. I got intense, yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't know where we would be as an African American woman in business without one of our main partners, Elizabeth City State University. So important to partner with your community, and they have helped me with many resources, and many of the students, the administration, they were always there for me. So I would be remiss if I didn't mention Elizabeth City State. And by the way, my daughter graduated from there too. Viking pride.
Great. That's great.
rolling.
Alright. So we're just gonna start from the questions again. The first question. Alright. What are some benefits from having your own business?
Oh, okay, yeah. I got up, that's why you.
I love this man.
They good?
It's good?
That's good. That's perfect.
Am I sitting okay? And okay.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Ready?
Mhm.
What are some benefits from having your own business?
Good question. I would say a couple of the benefits, at least for us, is flexibility. Flexibility, being your own boss, kind of going to the beat of your own drum. And for the most part, and I think creativity and just living your vision. To me, that's the benefits of owning your own business.
When did you decide to be an employer rather than an employee?
I can remember the time when my eldest daughter was in kindergarten, and it was her first recital, if you will, or a school play. I think she was a rabbit, and I was so excited, and she was so excited, and she wanted me there, and she said, "Mom, you're going to be there?" "Yeah." And when it came down to it, I couldn't get away from my job. And I said, what is all of this for? It was that day that led to this day.
What was your motivation behind you and your husband to start 3 different types of businesses?